Welcome back to 23BC's Kern Energy and in-depth discussion. Our conversation tonight continues with a group that has made it their mission to educate and empower the rural communities of the Central Valley, including right here in Kern County. Tonight, we are speaking with a community organizer from the Central California Environmental Justice Network, Ellie Perez. So Ellie, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you for having me today.
Of course, of course. Now, Ellie, during the special meeting regarding the oil ordinance, the Board of Supervisors, they did approve those new wells coming to Kern County for the next 2 decades. What does this vote mean to you and to the Environmental Justice Network?
Although it's not surprising for us, but it was still disappointing. We organized in order to educate the public on what this means. If it were to pass, what it would mean to their communities. And we were able to get over 250 comments through voicemail, through live comment, and as well as petition signatures. So there was a large outcry from the community saying that they didn't want this ordinance to pass. Unfortunately, the supervisors didn't vote our way. But like I said, it wasn't unexpected, but we were still disappointed.
And Ellie, how does this affect the communities that you have been working with to educate on the harms of drilling and fracking? How does this impact them specifically?
So CCEGN, the organization that I work for, we work with a lot of rural communities such as Arvin and Lost Hills. Lost Hills is very close to vast majority of oil wells, and many residents there often tell us of some of the effects that it has on their health, such as bloody noses and nausea, headaches. So what this means is that their health, the health effects from the oil production isn't going to stop. Their bloody noses, how they get sick, this isn't going to stop. We were hoping that, if they voted against, then the Lost Hills, Arvin community would see a brighter future for their health, for the health of their children, for the health of the elderly, who are the most vulnerable populations. But with this ordinance, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen anytime soon.
So what's the next step for your organization now that this has happened? Is there any way that you can petition it or fight it?
As of now, we're not planning to fight the ordinance itself. We're not planning to do anything against the ordinance. We are working with other organizations on passing SB 467. That is a bill that was introduced at the state level. It introduces a 2,500-foot setback. And hopefully through that bill, that would help us create buffers around some of the most vulnerable populations and protect sensitive areas such as hospitals and schools, to have a buffer around those areas in order for oil drilling not to be anywhere near there.
Now, with this decision from the Board of Supervisors, will this change your advocacy efforts to change oil and gas extraction practices?
Absolutely not. We are representatives of the community. We're going to continue to support the people here in these communities and their concerns. We are a grassroots local organization. So just because this ordinance didn't pass, we're going to continue to work on some of other issues that are important to us, such as air pollution.
And last question, Ellie, what message do you want to send to our viewers?
Just to continue to educate and advocate for things that are important to you. Environmental justice, or as I'm going to correct myself, environmental injustice does exist, and it's alive and well here in Kern County. We need to make sure that, we want to protect the jobs, we want to protect the economy, but not at the expense of the health of people that are already suffering. Like I said, injustice does exist in Kern County, and it's important for all of us to work together in order to protect the economy, but as well as protect the health of the residents that live here.
All right, Ellie, thank you so much.